Hey guys, Jeff coming at you on 2/15/2017 for Draftkings Fantasy. First off, I just wanted to go over yesterday's line. I went off a limb and picked Balesia. He only got us a 14, but everybody else hit value. Lowry, I wanted to do a little bit better. Um, we could have had a huge night if Collison would have gotten like a 40 and Lowry probably would have gotten like a 50 or 60. And then with this line, we would have broken 300 easy. But, hey, Doug McDermott was a nice play. I kind of, predicted this a little bit. I knew he would be balling out that night. But overall, good night. So let's hopefully try to duplicate this tonight. Um, we have a huge slate today. I think it's like a 14 game slate. So you basically just have to pick what games you like and go from there. Um, Off the top of my head, the first game caught my eye because it's on TV. It's Cleveland, so I think what I wanted to do was play Jeff Teague for point guard. He had a couple bad games, San Antonio. That's not a bad game, I guess. 30 against them, but Milwaukee was pretty bad. Hopefully he bounces back. He had a game against Cleveland where he had a 50 bomb, which is what we're going to hope for today because everybody plays up against the champs. That's how it usually goes. So, shooting guard. I wanted to go Austin Rivers. I feel like he's pretty cheap, 5,100. He plays solid minutes, and he's getting you about 20 plus a night. 23, I guess, was his worst one yet, but Atlanta is really bad against point guards slash guards in general. So I'm going to take a chance on him. And this was against Utah, so I'm not too worried. He should have a good game, I hope. His split with them was a 41, and I think that was without Blake Griffin, but I still think he has a really good game. All right. Our next pick is going to be small forward Paul George. I like him tonight just because I think he has something to prove. It's going into the All-Star break, and he wants to show up. He had almost a 50 bomb last game. Uh, 46, I guess, actually was. He's averaging close to 50. All right, so they played twice already. Okay, so yeah, I think the Jeff Teague, Paul George stack is where I want to go today. Um, yeah, all right. For power forward, I want to go Blake Griffin. Um, I just love this guy. Like 50s as far as I can see. 50 against Utah. Like I I figured he would not do anything against them. His price is just going to keep getting higher, and I feel like I just need to get on right now and get his 50, his free 50 while you can, before he hits 10K. Um, he's a focal point right now. There's no one on that team besides Blake Griffin, so he's going to keep getting massive amount of shots. And the only way he doesn't do good is if he just misses. And I don't see him not. At least his peripherals are insane. I just play Blake Griffin and don't worry about it. Um, all right. The next pick is I kind of wanted to pay down. There's a guy I've been looking at. I've been kind of iffy on playing him, but I think with Jabari Parker getting injured, he's finally going to get some run. So Greg Monroe, I think, is a decent pick for 5,400. He has the upside. I remember seeing him last year. He always would drop 40s and 50s, but Jason Kidd, you just don't know with him. So, I mean, this is a gamble tonight, but we're going to do it. We're going to go Greg Monroe. All right. For guard. I wanted Ish Smith. I just read somewhere that I think this is an update earlier that they're thinking about trading Reggie Jackson. So if that's the case, then that means all the Ish. Um, he's people have been on him. He had a bad game. I think it was just because Giannis is just a huge point guard, and you can't play little Ish Smith against him. Maybe hopefully that's what was the problem, and now they're talking about trading that they'll just start using Ish as the main point guard. So if we can get 25, 30 for 3,900, I'll take that risk today with him. Um, an alternate choice, there's some pretty safe ones here. Clarkson, he can get you to 20, maybe 40, and I'm not saying 40, but they just had a game yesterday, but he can hit 30s and 40s, I guess. I've seen him do it, but I just don't see him doing it tonight. Same with Staskis. I played him, I think, in a couple games ago. Um, he's been doing pretty good lately. He can get you probably the same thing. So really, it's you can go. My suggestions are you can go Staskis and then maybe Ish Smith. That's all up to you. Okay. Now another person I want to play is I think Alfred Aminu is out. So I've always loved playing power forwards against Portland, and I just hope that this can be a good pick tonight. Uh, he's obviously going to be low owned. Um, he's getting minutes. He has to perform. I think he can do it tonight against Portland, who's a bad rebounding team. He can hopefully get a double double tonight, really quick, and for low own. Because the obvious pick probably for people would probably be Channing Frye. He's had a huge game, but I don't want any of chalk tonight. If I can avoid any chalk tonight, I'm gonna try to avoid it, especially on a huge slate like this where there's just so many options. Um, and then last but not least, my boy Marcus Smart, who is gonna be playing a crap ton of minutes now because Jaylen Brown, Avery Bradley out, and it's Philadelphia. So I think this is the lineup I'm going with tonight. I will put updates in the comments if there's anything I see that makes me want to change it, but other than that, I probably will not change this line. So go ahead and run it, and hopefully we do decent like we did yesterday. All right, guys, good luck.